you know we gotta do a sound check. Cause yeah, yay. All right, cool. And I did get a notification when it started. I always got anxiety over the volume on our lives now.
Yeah. Hey, Copper family. Yes, we are live and have clothes on.
I know you guys are disappointed.
I can't believe y'all want to see a fat, nasty man like myself naked. Now, her.
No. No. We didn't want to get yanked.
Hey, Laura Spencer, thank you for tuning in first live.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen your name before.
What growing hardiness zone are you in?
You asking Laura?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Duncan.
So as y'all can see, I am back in Texas.
For a hot minute.
Hopefully.
Well.
Yeah. Who knows? Might have to beat the system. I don't know.
Well, the Texas stay-at-home order ended on the 30th, but they made him fill out paperwork when he landed. Like they did me for like a mandatory quarantine, which I didn't understand why they would have you fill that out the day after the order. So we're confused about that.
Ooh, Zone 9, Florida.
That's where Dan Permaculture is. I don't know if you follow him, but he's in Florida too, and I'm so jealous of what he's growing. He's got the pineapple.
He got a lot of stuff.
And then Hank in Hamilton Farms. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're in Florida. Who else do we know in Florida? There's a few people in Florida that you should follow for your zone if you're growing stuff. Oh, hey, Sherry. I'm glad you joined us.
Oh, you're not late.
No, we're giving it like we always have problems with our sound check. So we have a tendency to start it a little early to check because we've had too many problems with that before. Oh, Organic Raw Roots is in Florida.
Is that a channel?
I'm gonna have to check them out because I didn't know that. I'm so jealous of the stuff that they can grow in Florida, but I don't want to pay to live there. And I think we just discussed today actually that we don't want to deal with hurricane season. So that's because we're in search of our forever property.
Okay, we'll check them out.
Yeah. Organic Raw Roots.
Let's see what they look. Do you know what all that they do? Organic.
Like what are they most known for? Or is it just the fact that they do everything organic like we do? Go away.
Thank you all. Okay, where are we at? Where are we? Copper Kettle Farm. Yeah, Donald and I aren't opposed to moving eventually, but no further south than the Carolinas. We're naked underneath our clothes.
Yes, and this live is an invitation for our audience to be naked if they want to be. We just want it to be able, to not have our channel yanked. I don't think we could get away with that.
Okay, Copper Kettle Farm said, I think they just did organic and talk about bugs. Okay. Oh, where's Woman to Woman Homestead Leah? Hey, how are you? How's the weather up there in Michigan?
Oh, Michigan. That'd be a tough place to be if you like growing stuff.
A lot of greenhouse stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Team Benson, how are y'all?
Oh, I just got an alert about a video you launched. I was gonna watch it later.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know, Team Benson wines, they have a much smaller garden than our urban garden in the Arizona area, and I'm really impressed with what she does there.
Yeah. Team Benson put this God is hotter than heck here. I believe Arizona. Woo! I remember one time we did a layover there at 1 o'clock in the morning, and it was like triple-digit degree weather.
Our friend Rayshetta had to come rescue you.
Yeah.
You had to stay overnight. You and the kids.
Mm-hmm. Fish and Loaves Live. Hey, Crystal. We do have a ton of bugs here and tourist bugs too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 101 degrees. Ooh.
Oh.
I mean, dry heat's different. I used to live in Reno. I did a hot minute there. It was dry heat, but like I constantly got nosebleeds there because it was such a dry heat. I didn't like it.
75 there in Michigan. Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, Sherry put it's finally nice here in Ohio. Now, Sherry, y'all in what part of Ohio are y'all in? Southern, western, central, northern?
Didn't we drive through there?
No, we went from Montana to Wyoming to Colorado to New Mexico and then cut across.
No, when we
Jason, you know you want to see all of this sexiness.
You tuned in to see if he was going to be naked.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. No, when we drove to Seattle, didn't we drive through Ohio?
You're thinking of Idaho.
Yes, you are.
Hey, y'all, look over there. Are you sure that was throw up?
Mm.
So
we have 12 people. Happy World Naked Gardening Day. I don't know why our channel remembers this every year.
Oh, she put, did I get a mug from the Two Family Homestead?
We didn't get anything in the, you know what? You asked me if we got something in the mail, and I've been like, since I got back from Georgia, I've been like cleaning like crazy, but no, I haven't received anything in the mail. Was it sent to you at your place?
Because I remember I just checked the mail last this
but
Monday.
Did you go to the office where they get packages?
No, I'll get an alert if they. You sent it, Sherry. You sent it to the Texas address or the Georgia address?
It did not come to the Texas address.
I thought you said we got something from.
No, we got something from the oil spray.
Oh, we'll have to check. I haven't been. This is my first time being here, so we'll have to check. A fishes and
my daughter was here checking our mail all the time, and she was like very specific where she put packages. We did not get it.
Okay.
And we have a ring. Anytime something I checked it all the time. Nobody came and stole any packages.
We'll check. Where are we at? A fishes and loaves live. If my husband was not working in a company only in our state, will we move? Florida has some issue. We have plenty of naked people getting arrested and such.
What?
Big Bear, Georgia is still on her mind.
Mm-hmm. I'll be there Monday if he can make it through the security.
Cross his fingers.
Well, I kind of want you to be stuck here in quarantine.
Yeah, but then Team Vincent, wait, what? We were getting naked? I just read the title.
You guys can. Y'all can.
Yeah, it is World National Naked Gardening Day. World Naked Gardening Day happens every first Saturday in May.
Mm-hmm. And I think because of our channel name, we remember it every year.
Georgia has been on my mind over 10 years, still waiting on God to clear the way. How can I delete a moderator off of here?
No, you cannot.
Yes, Copper Kettle Farms, we are naked underneath our clothes. So.
But everybody else, there's people watching.
Now, people that's watching, that's whatever y'all do in your house.
Mm-hmm.
And then whatever we do after this live.
And whatever we do with our privacy fences.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely a clickable title for a live. Yes, it is.
We really were naked.
Ears up. Yes, I am. You should join the club, Jason.
He's just getting too tall for his hair.
Hmm?
Yeah. Yeah.
Quietly put clothes back on.
No, keep them off.
Keep them off.
Yeah. Celebrate.
So today has been a busy day. When I first got here yesterday, I was planning to be doing a lot of videos, but I was just tired. And I'm talking. I was tired and I felt relaxed being home and not stressed of having my garden go to waste. But Mrs. Naked Gardener has been taking awesome care of it. The only thing she couldn't do, because she didn't know how to do, is fill the beds back up because they kind of settled after all the rain and stuff. And with me not being here for the last month and a half, I wasn't able to adjust it from there. But we got it back up and we amended the soils. And later on, we're going to be doing.
We're getting our tomato alley set up.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of transplanting. And a garden tour, so be prepared for that.
Now, can I tell my version?
Oh, go ahead.
My version of the story, which is facts. So he tells me like 12 different plans for 12 different videos he has. You're such a pig. Stop. I am somebody that you can tell me like what you want to get accomplished, and I can tell you what's realistic. And immediately, and he hates, it's like a replay. It's like you forget every single time. And I'm like, okay, we might be able to do, maybe 4 of this 12. And last night, like he tells me he wants to do all this stuff, so he lands, and I'm ready to go. Like I'm like boom, 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 and I'm like, you're dragging ass.
Did you just curse? This is a family program.
Actually, we selected for it to not be appropriate for 18 and under, so I do not apologize. So
she is such a sailor girl. Hey, Coastal Container Gardener, welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you were able to catch our live. Duncan 1900 put the chickens are naked in the garden. Does that count?
Well, what is her name? Dahlia from Chickenlandia. She was having like these little outfits for her chickens.
Oh, was she?
Yeah. So I guess.
That crazy boy.
Oh my God, stupid cat.
Family. Jason, Big Bear Homestead put a family program. You were just talking about.
If I move, y'all can see this stupid cat. Really.
So we get the beds all amended. We're going to be doing a lot of transplanting.
Yeah, I've managed to keep. So before I left to go to Georgia, and mind you, I was in Georgia for 3 weeks. I had just transplanted and hardened off some tomatoes out on our patio pergola area. My daughter managed to keep them alive while I was out there for almost 3 weeks. I came back and I had to transplant them into larger pots, and I've managed to keep them alive. They're thriving. They're really healthy, and waiting for him to be able to even fly home. for us to get our tomato alley going.
Hey, Mama Z, how are you? Yes, I'm gonna buy Robin a nice outfit for her favorite chicken. So, Robin, be prepared.
Oh, did you get some information from Dahlia?
Well, Big Bear put Robin. No talk about chicken outfits. Robin, aka the crazy chicken lady, is watching. Yes, I know about. Jason, but I hate you. You know about the karma. Yes, I do. Two Family Homestead. Yes, Mama Z, I'm good. We're on live, so if you hit me, I get to report you to go to jail. Mm. Big Bear, you're just jealous about Robin gives more boob time to her chicken.
Back.
Yeah, but Big Bear put she is giddy and clapping her hands. Mm-hmm. I hope it fits. So I'm gonna look on Amazon, and you gotta do a picture and a video of it. Hey, Two Family Home. Mama Z put, hey, Two Family Home said I was playing and lost track of time. So we have a lot of work to do in the garden this evening and tomorrow evening.
Yeah, like right now, I mean, there's a lot of like fire for stuff that needs to be done, especially in our growing zone. I know some people in the room are just now like probably 3-4 weeks behind weather-wise where we've been at. I will say this time last year, we had just finished building our beds, putting the dirt in. We are probably, I would say, a month and a half ahead season-wise than we were last year, and already harvesting prolifically.
Especially the sugar snap peas. Oh, wow. Now, if Dessa was here, me and her would have to fight over these peas that we have.
I put a story on our Instagram, so if you don't follow us on Instagram, you probably should. I keep catching him and I'm mad. I saved some for him because when I got home from Georgia in the past 2 weeks, I've been here by myself. I was snacking off of them, and now is that your world's?
This is the world's smallest violin playing your favorite tune.
But anyway, I was snacking, and then I was like, you know what? Probably wait.
Two Family the violin.
Probably wait, let him enjoy some.
Since I grew them.
I grew some of those too, and I did all the starts. Yeah, our garden would not exist this season
without me. Yes, I do know. Stop it. Two Family Home said, Mama Z, Texas kitchen. I should be sewing, but hey, it's sitting Taurus, so I had to be here. Thank you so much, Sharon.
I'm glad you can sew while you watch.
Yeah.
I won't interrupt that too much.
Fishes and Loaves live. So glad I checked on my hubby. He's out here edging and almost drank him out. Oh, that's death.
What
almost killed her mulberry trees that they just restructured from the dead, and hoping he did not kill my jack. Ooh, you got jackfruit? I got to go check that out.
Yeah.
What part of this zone are you in?
That's a vegan's dream, by the way.
Oh,
jackfruit.
Man.
I'm really not a full vegan.
You definitely not a vegan.
I like meat too much.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do. That's what happened to my purple. Oh, what? Someone got a. Oh, that sucks.
Mama Z's Kitchen's got tomatoes. That's really the theme of our day. I know that we're refilling just 2 of our beds. We didn't have the resources to fill all 4 of our beds, but we got a lot of dirt for our tomato alley.
Big Bear put, I think he's rolling the boogie.
Ew, stop. So gross.
Two Family Home said Tori may be ready for Sydney to go back to Georgia soon.
So I have a flight booked. I'm actually flying back with him to Georgia. I'm having second thoughts. But,
Oh no, Sherry, that is true. He probably claimed that it looked like grass. Two family homes. I can't even imagine you and Jason together.
I see them together.
What? I get along with everybody.
Social butterfly over there. It's true. It's true. That's you. Stop.
I am a tiny little yard lady with a homestead at heart. And 10B floor. Don't miss America, shall we?
Oh, Coast and Container Garden has a question. Has any of you grown loquats in Texas in Zone 8?
No. However, I do have the person that I recruited, one of my teachers from high school, his son's in-laws grew some those and some pomegranates and some other stuff in their backyard, and it was thriving very well. So it possibly can be done.
But we're believers to try no matter what, and if you fail, try a few more times, different ways.
Can y'all share? You put two family home. Where did it go?
What?
It went away. Oh, she missed it. They missed it. But two family homestead. Are y'all able to travel out of Ohio right now? What's y'all states?
Yeah, what's your stay-at-home order, and then what's your comfortability? Because that's a whole other thing.
Ooh, so Mama Z, she got a churchyard that's loaded with them in 9A. So next time I go down to Texas, I'm gonna have to stop to Conroe to come and visit your church. Take some cuttings from there.
So if two family Sherry, if you haven't heard that you can't, when are you going to? When do you think that you'll be comfortable to?
Yeah, because hopefully my project will be done by June time frame. So.
And it was supposed to be done this month. We've been living apart since October.
Yeah. Coastal Container Garden. Yeah, I just got one from Home Depot for $4 on clearance. Okay. If you're friends with us on Instagram, take a picture of it, because I think the pot might need to be uprooted, and this is a perfect time to uproot the that pot, and then use a citrus slow releasing fertilizer along with chelated iron. Yeah, I think we would love some fruit as well. But right now we have the improved Meyer lemons and the passion flower that is blossoming like crazy right now.
I've been having so much fun with the passion fruit, and the only apprehension I have to go like really back to Georgia with him is I really I have this witching hour every evening. And I love to go out, and I love to pollinate my passion flowers every evening. It's the first year that we've gotten them. I'm just following an experiment to see if they fruit from what I'm doing based on what my research was. So I'm going to miss that. But I did show my daughter how to do it, and she's kind of excited to try it while I'm gone.
A Fish and Loaves Live, we have loquats in 10B. It needs warmth. Put it near the warmest exterior wall of your house in a big pot. Okay. Now, yeah, with Texas, it's very humid, especially the further south you get near the Bay Area. So I believe it will do very well there. What?
Keeping eyes closed for, site safety.
What's going on, Nathan? Samson Farm. The troll is here. Samson Farm. I shouldn't. Oh, that's too funny. Team Denton, what room lights are you using? I'm looking to get. We got those right there, and all of these from.
No, what's over here I got on Amazon. They're a different type for plants and a further down the line growing. It's got like the red lights that.
How much were those?
Those I got. I'll check on Amazon real quick.
Team Benson will send you the link for that.
Tell her about those.
I was, but you had interrupted me like you normally do.
Well, because you were implementing those were the same.
No, I was saying these. I was pointing, and you had interrupted me.
I'm really good at interrupting.
Yes, you are. You and Robin, y'all just have that little niche thing.
And we also.
Oh, so these we got from Walmart. And there are 5,000 lumens and 5,000. Hey, what are y'all doing?
He's being a bully. Sage the cat is a bully to my grandcat.
And they're 5,000 brightness on there. So it's one of the brightest that you can get. And from those from Walmart, they were roughly about anywhere from $22 to $25.
So those were some. Cause I just pulled that up. I'm trying to go to.
Did you get all four?
It was in a pack. I got two 4-packs.
And those are
two like it was $130 for a 4-pack.
Okay, so they're roughly about $30, $40.
And I'm trying to look at the, it's a full spectrum LED grow light with the red, the blue, the white.
You don't need all that. You can just get these Walmart thing, go straight to Walmart and get them.
I will tell you that we're having a very successful growing season. I started stuff early over there. And when the growth and the leaves started to happen and they got bigger, over here, it kept them alive while it was cold outside. And I'm telling you, this has been a very successful growing season for us, and that's what I have over there.
Yeah. Two-family homestead, Samson. So now everyone can have a Mighty Mouse song going through their head. Here it comes. Oh, wait. Can I sing that song without getting tagged?
Oh, you mean ding?
Yeah. Team Benson's K. Thank you. Y'all are too cute.
Oh,
no, it's just mostly her.
I didn't know that you were making mash, Sherry.
What happened?
She's making mash. She's got to go. Bye, Sherry.
Oh, making masks. Okay. Thank y'all for stopping by, as always. Samson Farm, Sydney. Is it nice to hit your wife's hand when you're hit? I know she's very abusive. Very abusive.
What? Where is that at?
Oh, don't worry about it. You can't see it. Too late. I scrolled up. Too down.
Why don't you scroll on down?
Yep. Naked Farm. Naked blackberries picking could be more than blinding. Ouch. Not to mention pepper picking.
Yeah, for real.
Coastal container gardening. I use those shop lights from Walmart also. Get those brightest. Yep, you can find from Walmart. Yeah, these are the brightest ones we can.
We need to order a mask from
with
Sherry.
Channel logos.
I missed that. I've been so engrossed in projects around here, getting ready for him to come home for more projects that we had to do. I missed that announcement.
Don't know how to say your name. Hopefully it's Lee Renee C. Lee Renee C. from Alabama. Welcome. I think this is your first time. Welcome, welcome. I think y'all are growing zone 8B or maybe 9A, or depending on what part of Alabama you are. A Fishing and Love Life. I should get those Mylars grow closets my friend in art school had. They are good gardeners, but I never tried any of their. Okay. Lower Spencer, Mama Z, I need some cuttings. What cuttings do you have, Mama Z?
We must have missed a comment.
I don't think they have those full spectrum lights at Walmart.
No, they do not. I had to get those at Amazon.
Yeah, but trust me that if you get these lights, they will work real well.
And I'll tell you, as far as racks, you have to be very particular. One of the things that we ran into was finding the 4-foot rack and a 4-foot light. Because it's real easy to try to think you're, like getting a deal on those shorter racks that are like, what, 2 feet wide or whatever. It's hard finding lights for those.
Our first grow station was 3 feet wide, and then we had
it was overhanging. It was a waste.
Yeah.
It was a waste of light, but 4-foot wide racks and 4-foot lights is going to be your best bet to prepare for this next season. And like right now I have a bunch of empty racks. I'm probably going to go ahead and grow when we come home, and I don't have to, like right now I would have stuff growing on our racks right now if I wasn't going to Georgia, because you need to be there, you need to check on it. My daughter, while I'm gone, only comes every few days. I would have stuff on there, but when you grow stuff, you have to check it every single day. I would have lettuce growing inside right now because it's about to get too hot. Here in Texas, in zone 8A, lettuce bolts. Even in our shaded area, it will bolt right now. But I will grow some lettuce and spinach and certain things on these racks if I was at home right now.
Samson Farm put, I get my bowls from Lowe's, but Amazon has a good light collection. But my favorite light is the Mars Hydro Lit. Now, they actually reached out to us to try their grow light.
They wanted us to do a video or something.
Yeah, and we thought it was a hoax, so we never did kind of entertain it or anything. But
so did you also? You must have also. Did you also get a light from them? I'm curious.
Yeah, lettuce. It once it gets above 75 degrees, it will bolt like crazy.
Yeah, and right now, I don't know about you guys. After this scare, I know a lot of people are thinking differently once we've gone through this whole quarantine, COVID-19 stuff, and in some places people couldn't get seeds. This is my first year. Right now, I'm calling it my graveyard. But I have areas where things have bolted, that I have seeded, and we're going to be saving our own seeds on quite a few things. A lot of things.
We're allowed one plant of whatever we're growing, go to seeds and collect the seeds and everything. And then next year, we're going to hopefully, if we harvest enough of those seeds, start giving them out, start doing giveaways to our subscribers and watchers and stuff like that.
This was for those of you that didn't do this, and I wish I would have made a video on this, but I did a double crop this past year in January. I did some sunchokes. We did do a video on sunchokes. I don't remember what month that was.
It was February, March.
February timeframe, but like in January, I started some sunchokes, and on top of it, I did some wasabi radishes. I did like a double crop thing, and I was surprised when I came back from Georgia 2 weeks ago to see that my wasabi radishes, they bolted, and they have the most beautiful purple.
Yeah. Flowers. Oh wow. Yeah. Because most plants, when they go to flower, they're either yellow or white.
I'm gonna go grab because it's loose. I'm gonna go grab. I want them to see the flower. You keep talking. I'll be right back.
Oh, she won't let me talk. I don't know what to say.
Oh my God.
Yes. Samson Farm put, do your trolls qualify for your giveaway? Yes, everybody qualifies for giveaway, especially when we do our garden tours and they would like some seeds of that particular plant that we're growing. We will give them away. Rob, the Sapper Gardener, or the Essence Family Garden, they do that a lot. When you watch their lives and they have some particular plant, they are willing to, give out some plants or some seeds from comfrey and everything. It's pretty.
This is the wasabi radish bolted.
Yep. Show the picture of the radish without you getting stuff on and all in my face.
Well, this is the wasabi radish, and it has a very nice spicy flavor to it. It tastes really good, and I enjoy the rest of them.
Hey, Crystal, Texas gardeners. Homestead Humor, hello, hello. Fishes and Loaves Life, cool. They grew herbs, shocked me, and I was so innocent back then. My family who did pottery with me also suddenly pulled out a bong. Oh, what? Right. So yeah, we have a lot of videos to do this weekend. We gotta try to make as much videos as we can. And then I gotta show Mrs. Nakid Gardner how to edit some videos. And then we would like to start some seeds. Especially a lot of calendula and zinnias, which we might just direct sow a lot. No, excuse me, a lot of those flowers. And then with the way these sugar snack peas are growing.
You were supposed to bring home the sugar cane. I just remembered. On the 17th.
Samson Farmer said, I need to get with you later. I just had an idea for Veterans Day. Hey, I'm always interested in collab with anyone.
Yeah, if you guys ever doing any kind of collab, anything, we're game. Like, we like to play.
Yeah. It helps break out the monotony of always coming up with ideas and stuff. Closet Caster, what's going on? I think this is your first time to this channel. Welcome.
I don't remember seeing your name unless it's changed in one of our lives, Closet Caster. What growing zone are you in?
The Fishes and Loaves Live. Those art school college days. Saw the kits in Amazon and the memory came flooded back in. Oh, what videos have you been watching?
Okay. Do you know your zone? Like what county are you in? What state and county?
Oh, Team Benson's wants to do a cook-off with something out of our garden. We're game for that.
We're game for that because I'm constantly like I have but I stole that cabbage. Well, I didn't really steal that cabbage. Okay, so we have a community garden because we don't have a lot of space, and in our community garden in Deep Ellum, we have a lot of our garlic and onions, and somebody put in our shed a really beautiful purple cabbage. It's beautiful, and they were like, free take. And so I took it, and he's like acting like I did something, but I knew I was making soup. I know what I'm making for dinner. I knew, and was the soup good?
Yeah, it was awesome.
So you act like I'm stealing something. It was free.
As long as you said that you
free
took
99.
it. As long as you said you took it, I'm fine with it. So.
Okay.
Okay, you're Pennsylvania, Delaware County. Okay. Zone 7. Ooh.
So what did you say ooh for? I mean, it is a colder area. Yeah. It's harder to grow things.
So I think y'all are just now starting to direct sow a lot of things.
Are you growing anything, Closet Caster? Oh, I just noticed Crystal's in here.
Yeah, you was out.
Oh.
Yeah.
And she just started her own Facebook group, so if you're not in it,
I think she's had the.
Well, I was only and then I invited you, so.
I was just tagging the video, so I'm tagging y'all next. Okay, yeah, hit us up on Instagram. Let us know what video it is, and we'll get.
Instagram is the best place to inbox us directly.
Yeah. Or email, if y'all want to email us, I'll put our email down.
It's so funny, like emailing to me has become what losing a pager was once upon a time.
What's a pager?
Oh, you want to act like you young. You're the same
Abuse.
age. Same age.
Yes, Copper Kettle Farms. Yeah, 6B here, Southern Pennsylvania. We're just okay. So who was it? Closet Caster. There you go. Copper Kettle Farm. They're in close in the same growing zone as y'all. So
yeah, follow them.
Yeah, check them
They're
out.
a great channel.
UT, there goes my dogs. If y'all want to learn anything about peppers and tomatoes, go check them out.
In a cold zone.
Yeah, they do a lot of taste testing and give their feedback and review.
In a small growing area.
A lot of container gardening. They do a lot of container gardening
I'm very
from Utah.
impressed with them. Yeah.
Okay, so in the middle of this month, that's when y'all can start, I guess y'all can say direct sowing for your container gardens.
I know they're starting to pop off. UT.
Yeah, they did a few.
This is like you guys got the vibe now.
They're the ones that got me interested in trying yellow tomatoes because they were saying it's a lot sweeter than.
So sweet.
Than
and then
tomatoes.
we ended up having a volunteer tomato, and it was a yellow tomato on the side of our house, and it was like candy for me. Like I was coming home.
Yeah, she was snacking on that like I was doing the sugar snap peas. So that's payback.
But okay, to be fair, he wanted to pull it up. He actually to pull it up, and I was like, no,
yeah,
God.
Mrs. Death right here.
I said God wanted that there.
Mrs. Death here, because anytime a plant look like it's down, I'm pulling up. I'm like, hey! It's like slow motion.
This was the first time that I was like, no, because God decided he wanted to grow something there.
I just saw a comment where Lee Renee C. Off topic, but do you know a way to get birds away from your garden? So this is what we do. For birds,
you notice I haven't done it this season.
Yeah, last year we did we had a water bath and we had a bird feed away from the garden. And that basically keeps their attention away from the garden, especially around tomatoes, because when they're hitting for tomatoes, they're just looking, trying to get the juice to basically hydrate them. So if you put a bird bath or something like that, put a little bit of like a capful of apple cider vinegar in there to help feed them, get the nutrition that they need, and that would just basically help them stay away. Then we had two different types of bird feed. We had mealworms and just regular.
Yeah, I put the wild kind out, I put the seed kind out, and mealworm one.
Yeah, actually look for bird feed that's natural for your surrounding area. For us, it's bluebirds, cardinals, and robins. So look for food. What? UT's
just like you.
What?
His wife Angel is like me. We're a hitman. Like if something doesn't look happy, looks like it's gonna die, I'm like, boom.
Yeah, man. She'd be like,
we're out. I become like straight up Russian.
It'd be like one bad leaf on it. Look like it's not gonna make it. Time to go. I'm like, no.
Because I'm growing stuff. I'm always looking for a place to put something else. I'm like, oh, do we want to keep this dying thing, or like, I want to save the thing that looks really healthy.
Where we at? Fish and Lowe's, welcome. Just moved my mom from Dolestown. Okay, I went to a junior college. What did you major in, if you don't mind me asking? Loved it and hate the bitter cold back then. Mama Z, I'm all
about grow bags.
Yeah,
for real.
Fabric containers. We
have like almost like if you did a quantity between our beds and our grow bags, it's almost equal.
Yeah, we probably have about at least 40 to 60 minimum.
More, I bet you.
At minimum.
I think you would shock yourself if you went and counted.
I'm not. Don't worry. I'm too embarrassed.
You don't want to count?
Nope. Can't count that high. Closet caster. Yeah, I'm in containers. I have a cat and critter.
We have a cat.
Now for cats, this is what you want to do for cats. Grow you a lot of cat grass and a lot of catnip and put it away from your beds. We try to put it.
We have some catnip right outside. And our cat, he goes out and he loves to get high on the catnip.
Oh man, he'll be nibbling on that.
And you saw him laying out over there.
Then he'll be like, he's like a regular. He's a cat, cheek and trong there. Oh,
for real, he just sprawls out.
Closet caster, awesome. I love the code. It's been pretty mild here. Yes, the last 2 winters it has been mild, even here in Texas.
UT. If you were home, you would be having UT's problem. But I'm here like managing stuff, so he doesn't even know all the stuff I've killed.
Oh, that's too funny.
Mm-hmm.
I was a fine art and education major, but it was an art teacher. Yes, okay. I came home to homeschool. Then in June 3, we adopted our foster son, so I don't think I will ever be using my major. Okay. Well, you never know. Maybe you can use it on like one of your channels to do some what's it, Green Dream Family. I think they do.
Green Dream Project?
Yeah,
GDP?
the Green. Yeah, they do.
I love GDP. If you don't follow GDP.
They're also in Arizona. They're doing a totally off-grid stuff.
Team Benson Wines, if you're still in here, you should follow GDP.
I think they
Dream
do.
Project. I don't know if they do or not, but if you don't, they're somebody to follow. Because I know Team Benson Wines is looking for some land in the middle of nowhere, and they have land in the middle of nowhere.
I fish at Lowe's Live. Gotta kill them all. Well, at least.
Well, I'm like, I treat plants.
Yeah, I thought they followed them.
He's one of those UT, by the way. He's one of those, like, you know how you have to do extra seeds just to see, because some things germinate, some things don't. It's very painful for him to even thin stuff. And I'm like, have no problem at all.
Yeah, I did. Them GDP Fish of Lowe's and Lowe's Live. GDP, they are pretty amazing. I don't think I am able to want to go totally off grid like them and Doug and Stacy, but it is amazing to watch them to do everything that they're doing.
It's inspiring, but I also live like I'm trying to live my best life, and my best life isn't suffering without air conditioning, or without regular water. So I am going to use my resources minimally.
Duncan 1900. My oldest daughter was an art teacher, but now she's an art therapist.
Oh, I wonder what that entails. I've never.
Can you explain what an art therapist does?
Do they help like an artist that hit a wall in their creativity?
Or do they help like people?
Oh, like autistic.
Or do they help with gardeners that have wife that wants to kill their plants? They destroy the plants of the dead memories and stuff like that. I
am sure that it has to do with therapy, like probably PTSD
of a spouse pulling up a plant, giving them PTSD. Team Benson, yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere with AC, and that they are chance because to be in Arizona with no, yeah.
Woo! I bet you they have a little AC in their RV, but they're outside like all the time.
Yeah, like Team Benson, you said there's like 101 degrees right now.
Whew. It doesn't feel that hot in dry areas.
Samson Farms. I've been off grid enough in the military. I mean, even in the Air Force, we don't even be off grid. We are living comfortable.
We all know that y'all are the teacher's pet of all the forces.
Hey, you get what you pay for.
I experienced like My dad was Navy, my stepdad was Army, my ex-husband was Army, you're Air Force. Like I knew to stay away from Marines.
Oh, Jason, you hear that?
Because those are the crazy ones.
Oh, Jason, you hear that? You still want her to come there beside me? What?
I'm just saying. I'm sure Robin would co-sign on it. But
Tori has it right. She helps people deal with problems.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can she help me?
There's no helping you.
Oh, I know. Fiction loves life. I thought about art therapy, but hated all the theory. Ooh, with education. Cannot imagine memorizing the class info to step into that. You want to kill bamboo closet caster. Does anyone know how to kill bamboo? My backyard is full of it.
I heard it's very invasive. Like people will like grow it and stuff, and it is a useful thing, but it can be as invasive as our passion flower is being.
How bad is your bamboo? And my other question to you is, what are you currently growing in your yard this year? Because I can tell you a simple way how you can solve your problems for your bamboo issue. UT, my dad was an airborne ranger. Ooh, I know his knees is. How is his knees? Because I've heard a lot of people that used to do airborne rangers had bad knee or had issues with their knees and issues with their backs and stuff like that.
Closet caster, your bamboo in the backyard, was that something that was there before you moved in there? Sounds like you walked into kind of a mess that you're trying to clear up, or was it an experiment that went wrong? Fishes and loaves, you have to have like a concrete moat for that, build structures for your garden out of it. Oh, okay. So you really have to kill that.
Yeah,
Samson,
yeah, because y'all have to do like a 70-pound body armor and then like a 70-pound rucksack march that's what, like 5-10 miles most time and stuff like that.
What branch was he in?
He was Army. He didn't know any better. He wanted to do Air Force.
Army's kind of like the I don't know what I want to be when I grow up branch, in my opinion. And I was an Army brat. I like lived in Germany. My stepdad was Army. That's how I grew up. But they really did have, like an identity crisis.
Yeah, Copper Kettle Farm. My dad planted bamboo on purpose around the streams, and it goes crazy. But we just mowed it where we didn't want it. UT put we had several. He had several knee surgeries and replaced one. Still a long distance cross country ride.
Air Force. He was Air Force.
Air Force final march was in a truck. Yes.
Teachers' pets.
A fish and loves life. My dad drove some of the first Jeeps in World War II in the European theater. He was drafted, but got
LaRonda.
Where did it go? Was drafted, but got to stay on the farm for a bit. Okay. Trying to do raised bed, closet caster, trying to do raised beds, but it's everywhere. They had a border, but then the house was vacant for 3 years before I moved in. Okay, this is what I can tell you to do with the bamboo. Those, let them get dry towards the end of the season, cut them down, and use them as stakes, trellises, do some pea trellises and stuff like that.
Stake up your tomatoes, like
peppers, all of those, because
get your use out of them.
Yeah, make good what you can out of it.
Just keep cutting them down, get stocked up on the tools.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, if you don't want to use them, or once you have enough stakes out of them, whatever, you have to dig them up by the root. If you have a large property, get either some goats, sheep, or pigs, and then get them out the roof, or just use a pitchfork and get them from there. That's the natural and mechanical way to get rid of them. My suggestion. I don't know if anybody else has any other way.
Well, the cementing it out to mute it, but like that might not be convenient. And if it's an area that you're wanting to reutilize as a growing space, that's going to be a lot more difficult.
Oh wow! Closet caster chopped it down, put a above ground pool over, and it grew through. Oh wow!
What? It's as invasive. Like, I'm concerned, as much as I'm enjoying our passion flower, I'm concerned about how invasive it is.
Oh my God. Our passion flower, if anybody
Have any of you grown passion flower before?
If y'all have grown passion flower or one passion flower, we're going to start propagating those because they are very invasive.
They're beautiful.
They're beautiful, but they're invasive. From just one plant, oh my God. Wait till y'all see our garden tour.
Yeah, we're going to have a garden tour. You got to like be on the lookout. I think we're going to launch that on Friday.
We'll see. We got so much stuff to do.
Yeah.
Miss Jackson, Sydney, I live where your pops live. How often should I water here? Okay, so for watering, it's always iffy. Most plants need at least 1.5 inches of rain or watering per week. However, that's also, you got to go by temperature. If it's 80 degrees consistently throughout the day, then you could do about 1.5 inches a day. And then before you water,
1.5 inches a day,
or 1.5 inches per week, take your finger take your finger in the soil, and once you see that your finger is dry, then you know the water
at least once a week.
Yeah,
we can tell you that at least once a week.
Yeah.
If your soil and growing medium has stuff in it, like what we do with our peat moss, our vermiculite, our perlite. What?
Go ahead, girl.
I'm just saying, like, if you have it to where like it allows drainage, it allows your roots to do what they're supposed to do without jacking them up, at least once a week. But the tried and true method is the knuckle test, where my husband bends up. No, I'm joking. Where you like put your finger down into the dirt. If you feel moisture, it's good. But if it feels dry, you need to water it.
Yeah.
At least once a week, though, and a count of a slow 10 at the base of the plants.
Look at her. She's learning.
I've been taking care of this. We wouldn't have a garden if I wasn't taking care of it.
And so to piggyback off of that, once it gets to 90-degree weather, you want to add an extra 10 seconds water count. And then if it gets above 100, do another 10-second water count. That way it allows you, because you always want to do a deep saturation watering to allow the water to get deep into the roots, to allow the roots to get to stretch and find that water source. The roots need water and oxygen. So you have to allow your soil to get dry, not completely dry, but somewhat dry to allow it to breathe and whatnot. And your plants will also let you know when they need some water, because the leaves will kind of curl up a little bit. So pay attention to your plants. Let's see. First husband was Navy from Carpal Family. I want to grow.
Yeah, she wants to grow some passion flowers. So the only advice we can give you is to try to contain it. Contain it.
There's no contain. It's like mint. It just goes.
It is like mint. We do have it along one of our beds. It's going up a fence. It's beautiful. It's crawling over a trellis. It is managed to grow up on the other side of our fence. And I told him today, like, that's going to become like passion fruit alley. We have tomato alley on one side, and this is going to be passion fruit alley all up on that fence. But the bed, it keeps trying to pop up in different areas. Oh. And you have to watch it, because when I came back from Georgia after being gone for almost 3 weeks, it was trying to choke out some of the tomato plants. Like, it was on there and it was crawling on it, and it was like.
Yeah, the tendrils just almost trying to choke it, looks like.
And it is only in that bed.
Mhm.
So treat it like you would mint when you're growing it.
Duncan 1900. I have a friend who had passion flowers and they would come up all over the yard. Yes. So uh, I wish y'all was close. I wish I knew how to mail out these cuttings from passion flowers. I maybe could put it in some peat moss or some coca coir. Probably coca coir probably be better.
Yeah.
And once we get
And
the
have it in a moist
Yeah.
paper towel with a plastic.
once we get a wrap on how to actually propagate some of these, if y'all are
I'll be happy to
interested,
send
y'all are more than welcome. This one, I'm trying to tell y'all, we grew one seed, and wait till y'all see our garden tour. It's crazy. It took 3 years. This is our third year having it, and it's just now blooming. But with the cuttings, it should be able to. You should be able to grow in it about your first, or at least about your second year.
Yeah, it's just our second year. This is the first year we got these flowers, and the flowers are only open for one day. They're so exotic. They're so beautiful. It makes you, when you look at the flowers every day, whichever flowers bloom, you forget about anything else going on.
Mm-hmm. Duncan, where we at Fishing Low. My dad drove the GIs up to the Eagle's Nest after it was captured, and then they announced the end of World War II. However, this tough guy said no to Florida sand garden.
So he wants raised garden beds in Florida then?
Yeah.
Like
Mama Z put bags need more watering. I believe that she meant to. Yes, raised beds and container garden will need, well, mostly container gardens will need more watering and will need more fertilizers, because when you're watering, it basically flushes out everything that's in that. Well, not everything, but it would kind of filter everything out of that soil. So you're going to be have to constantly feeding and watering that, especially if you do fabric containers. Fabric containers are probably the best container that you can grow in besides a raised bed, in my opinion, only. For fabric containers, they basically prune themselves once the roots hit the side of the fabric containers. With the air hitting it, it allows to die off and continue to growing, so you don't get root bound on there. Raised beds, you're able to control your growing medium, and it doesn't flush out as fast.
I want to piggyback on what you said.
Mm-hmm.
And during this live, we've referenced Tomato Alley a few times. Tomato Alley was born from the volunteer that he tried to kill off last year. The one thing, and I'm the one that likes to kill plants or fool them or whatever. The one thing I wanted to save was this tomato plant, and from that we saw an area along our driveway that we were like, conceivably, with the lighting, how it hit and everything, to do tomatoes. And he actually like started to plant a few of the tomatoes. And what was it? You were like, you came across a line and then you called them out to, because it was like, we do most of our gardening in containers or in raised beds. It was our first time really doing like in ground.
That's a tomato. Well, this year will be Tomato Alley.
Yeah, but we dubbed it Tomato Alley last year.
Yeah.
And you called, what was it that you
I
called?
Called 811 811 because I thought I almost hit a line, almost killed myself probably. And y'all see how she did me? And I had to put it in the tomatoes in containers, and so now we're going to build a mound up and do a certain way. So pay attention. We're going to send out a video about that here shortly.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
But the tomatoes loved that clay.
Yeah, because clay gets a bad rap because it retains a lot of water, but it has the best.
Tomatoes love it.
Best nutrients that you can have, because it has a lot of trace minerals in there, and it has a lot of macronutrients in there. So it's just, the only bad thing is it just retains a lot of water in there. Let's see, where are we at here? I can't wait to see your garden tour. Yes, it's gonna stay tuned for next week.
I said next week, and you were like,
well, because it's so many videos that has to lead up into that.
I think that we're gonna do our garden tour the Friday before Mother's Day weekend.
We'll see. Fish and loaves. Which cultivator do you have? I am having trouble with passion flower. The plant I bought went to shock and died. Any fruit set on your plant? No, this is our third year of doing it. We thought it was dead. Our first year, it would just stayed as a small plant. We decided, and we had it in a container. We decided
I would have pulled it and killed it,
but we put it into our raised bed, and it started thriving and going well. And
they don't really like containers that much.
I guess not. But then this year, what was it, like fall, about fall time?
We started seeing it crawl.
Yeah, it just started growing.
And then in February,
last year,
we saw these little blooms, and we were like, ooh,
this might be our year.
And then I learned about every evening. I love it's like I call it my witching hour. I go out there. It's beautiful outside. The shade is hitting just right, and I go out and I pull one of the little pads off, and
just hand pollinate them.
Yeah, I hand pollinate them. Like they are like bees are all over them, but I'm just trying to secure the fruiting of our passion fruit. Why are you so loud?
Oh, but just, like I said, just one plant, you should see the blossoms that's off of this one plant. Oh, we're gonna have a lot of passion fruit. We're gonna be doing a lot of juicing and everything off of that. Mom, where are we at? I think we're right here. Okay, closet caster. Have y'all tried the bucket method on tomatoes, where you dig a hole, put a bucket in it, plant the tomato around it? They have two tomato type Roma and
well, okay, so I'm going to answer you. No, we have not done that. The one area that we have designated for because we're in a urban area, we have a small backyard, limited growing space for now until we get our property. But in our tomato alley, we ran into lines. So our challenge is having to grow stuff above the lines. Like we were okay with the tomatoes kind of like crawling around the lines and doing stuff, but us digging into the ground, it became apparent rather quickly when you found the lines, and we had them stake out where the lines were, that wasn't going to be a good idea for us. But we will, like, I'd be excited to try that. I can't wait till we get property. You guys, like, there's so many different experiments we want to do.
Louisiana Garden Guru, welcome. And also somebody was just leaving. It was going up. Oh, Duncan 1900. Sorry, but I need to go. The shade's starting to hit the garden, and so it's time to put some plants into the ground.
I'm gonna go grab one of my blooms. I want to show fishes and loaves.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go grab one. I want you to see they're beautiful.
Cut it off at the vine. You do like about a 6-inch.
Oh, because you want to try propagating it anyway.
Let's see. Lee Renee, I have a black fabric container. Will this burn up the plant or make? No. Now, with the fabric containers, like I said, you will have to water them a little bit more. Put some mulch on top of it to help to retain the moisture on there, but those are perfect. You don't have to worry about it burning up your plants. Cool idea, Samson Farm. I think y'all should plant a garden in the shape of the Air Force wing. That would be nice. Once we get some land, we could probably do something like that. I used to do build shadow boxes like that. So maybe. I said it's 6-inch.
This is exactly where the vine was. So
let me show you what I'm talking about.
No, not right now.
Too high.
It's beautiful.
Stay still. Stay still. Look at that.
So what I do, I'll show you every evening, is I pull one of those pads off like that, and I rub it.
UT containers is a curse and the blessing. Yeah, with containers, you have to constantly feed
On
them
each one of those.
and water them. That's the only bad thing about it. Oh, thank Closet Castner, the $4.99. Hey, hubby's home's got to go. Can't wait for the garden tour. It is a gorgeous flower. And the seed that we got it from was, I think, through Lowe's or Walmart or Home Depot. And they had that special coating on there.
It was Home Depot.
Home Depot.
Yeah.
A Fish and Lowe's Life. Purple possums, maybe.
But ours
Mama
is a
Z.
Blue Crown.
Mama Z. So it's twice a month feeding, not enough. If you're doing organically, it's never enough. If your plants are getting too much fertilizer, it's just like with us. If we take too much multivitamins, our body just naturally gets rid of it by either urine or the other end, mostly urine.
We right now have like a weekly fertilizing schedule,
Yeah.
or an organic method.
Yeah.
And at least once a week of a heavy watering.
Yeah.
And I really pay attention to the weather, the rain. We have a rain gauge. I really pay attention to that.
And most of our beds and container mixes have more compost and peat moss than anything, so that helps retain the moisture, so we don't have to water as much.
And we're real particular with our soil too, like how we mix our own soil. We do a ratio equal peat moss to equal amount of our compost.
Mostly more compost. We try to do more compost than anything.
And with that mixture, before we add it to anything or we pot anything, with it, I do like if there's like equal ratios of the compost, the peat moss, and then I'll even do what is that? That's topsoil, just to give it a little fuller amount. But then I'll amend it with some bone meal, blood meal. What is that? Earthworms.
Worm casting.
Worm casting. I'll amend it with those things.
No, ours. Let me go get the seed package. Fish and Lowe's.
No, I'll get it.
You know where it's at?
Yeah, I know where it's at.
Okay.
What did you?
Yeah, she uses topsoil as a filler. I don't mostly use topsoils and a filler anymore. I used to, but I don't anymore. And then yeah, so we've been today and yesterday, well, mostly today, we've been really hitting it hard in this garden, getting a lot of these videos up or recording a lot of these videos. I'm going to show Mrs. Nakid Gardener how to start editing, so that way while I'm at work, we can be more continuous about our uploads and everything, because most of everybody in here that are content creators, everybody knows how busy this is.
And ours is considered the Blue Crown.
Is it?
I mean, it doesn't say on here, but after all of the stuff I looked at, this coloring, what we have, is considered the Blue Crown. I didn't read all this fine print, but there's different versions and it doesn't specify on there, but after looking at all the pictures, it's a blue crown. I forgot what the alternative one is.
But yeah, and this is from Fairy Morse seeds. And I was kind of hesitant about these seeds because they come with these coating on here, but it's supposed to be a lot better for.
It helps the fungicides not kill
so,
it off.
So,
but we're having like they are popping off.
So.
At our hour over.
Oh yeah, we got stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if y'all don't have any more questions for us, we're going to get going. Like I said, if after this live you think of something, y'all can always email us. You can also hit our Instagram page. We're always constant on that.
Yeah, we always answer people quickly through our Instagram. That's really the best way.
Yeah. A Fish and Loaves. This is that one that did not take off and might have rotted in my.
Oh, let's use this opportunity. I know there's only 12 people in here right now. What is that app that people like sell their extra plants on, their extra things on? What is it called again?
Vinder.
Vinder, Vinder. Are any of you? Do any of you have the Vinder app? I'm relatively new to it because I've gotten pretty good at growing starts. And you can't get a lot of the starts that I do at your normal big box stores. But because it's more than what I actually need, I want to use this app, and we have the app. I just really haven't put it to the test yet. So do any of you have the Vinder, Vinder app? I was looking and it shows people selling stuff in areas like further out from us. So it's almost kind of like it's a virtual farmer's market.
But for growers.
Yeah. So, Supreme is in here. Hey, Supreme. Hope you guys are doing good. I know they're in Louisiana, right? No, Florida. They're in Florida. Oh, so you know what? We were talking earlier about different people in Florida, and I forgot.
Horrible.
I am.
Horrible.
I've been working hard, and you stink, and it's really distracting me. Stop. Oh, Copper Kettle Farms is downloading it now. So yeah, check out the Vinder app. It's something we would like for people like us, like-minded people that want to grow stuff to be a part of, because I think it's not doing it's almost like a virtual yard sale, but for gardening stuff. If you're growing stuff, if you have extra plants, something you can't find at your local big box store. I mean, I know they have different mints, but they don't have exotic stuff.
Let's see if y'all can see that. That's
what it looks like. That's the picture.
That's hard to.
Yeah.
But there we go. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so it tells you what
Vinder, Vinder, Vinder app. It's an app.
Basically, you can sell your extra seedlings or anything of that nature.
Yeah, I mean, if you're just going to have to scrap it because you don't have room for it to grow.
So look, somebody's selling basil for $1.20 a bunch.
And they're just selling stuff that they grew. So it's like a farmer's market.
Cabbage, $6 for a cabbage.
They must be organic. But I mean, check it out. Vinder does get a cut of whatever the percentages of sales.
But it's better than that,
Yeah.
Microgreens, $5.10 for an ounce of sunflower.
What? We got it better at the actual farmer's market, but
we about to start growing some of this.
that's what I'm saying. Like I got all this.
Oh, look at that. Eggs. $3.60. You could grow, you can sell eggs on here. $3.60 for a
those of
dozen.
you that are like us, like growing your own things and like kind of like addicts. It's
Acorn squash, $4.20. For y'all that make bread, any type of sourdough bread makers, they sell right now. They're going for about $4.80.
Yeah, these are homemade, homegrown stuff on this app. But if we can if that app grows, like we could be connected in such a bigger way and at least try to get competitive with this broken food system.
Yeah. Official, not no, but now I want Supreme Family Garden. Never heard of it. Downloading it now.
Oh, they're awesome.
Official. I finally got my cranberry hibiscus seeds. Ooh.
Hmm?
Okay.
What?
Fish and Loaves Life. I finally got my cranberry hibiscus seeds. Excited. Waiting our friends to check the light. Okay.
Cool.
All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all for stopping by. We got
I need to put him to work while he's here.
Yeah, we got some more videos to do, more work to do, more editing to do, and more.
Oh, she just listed their eggs.
Let us
know. Let us know, Copper Kettle Farms, and also check your area to see how many vendors are in your area, and make sure. I think the only thing I haven't done was to successfully set up our payment thing that they have. They have their own special payment. That is the second time that you've not set up. You're so clumsy. Oh my god. Ugh.
All right.
Naked time.
Anyway, thank y'all for hanging out with us. Happy World Naked Gardening Day. If we don't see y'all till then.
Till when?
I don't know. Sounded good.
You always.
All right. Anyway, thank y'all for coming out to the next live video. Let's grow together.
Does it take forever?
Yeah.
Why does that take forever?
I don't know.
Huh.
Help me.